Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I cannot wait to share with you 6 DIY Dollar Tree fall decor crafts in my I Love Fall series. You guys, we are totally jamming out on fall on my channel. I have a huge playlist of fall DIYs, decorating, just ways to make your home comfy and cozy on a teeny tiny budget. So in today's video, I cannot wait to share with you guys how to use items from the Dollar Tree. I even picked up some stuff from the thrift store to repurpose and reuse them. You guys can tell I've changed my display around in my dining room to fit fall. It's actually going to be kind of a late summer, early fall transition. So anyway, you guys, let's jump into these crafts without further ado. Plug in your glue guns and get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For the first Dollar Tree DIY, we are going to repaint the stems on this velvet pumpkin. So I love these velvet pumpkins, but these stems could definitely use a little bit of TLC. Now, I will forewarn you, they're a little bit tricky to get out. I had to use some scissors to pry the stems off. And so I'm just taking some acrylic craft paint and I'm painting the stem. And I did go back in with like a little bit of a darker brown highlighter color just to kind of give it a little bit more of a natural wood look. Now, you can also paint your Dollar Tree pumpkin stems. I will tell you to be just a little bit careful. I only painted mine with the stems on with the darker fabric. I would be nervous to probably try to do it with the off-white fabric, but once you have them painted, you're just going to hot glue them back on if you do choose to remove them. And I think they look so much more natural and less plasticky than with the darker brown stems. Now, I did leave some of my stems darker brown. So anyway, for the next DIY, I'm going to share with you guys a trash to treasure, a thrift store makeover on this old green shelf. I have had it sitting in my garage forever, you guys, and I've had this idea in my head to redo my dining room using this shelf. So I cannot wait to share with you guys what I'm going to do with this. I went ahead and gave it 2 coats of white paint. This is just some latex paint that I picked up free at a garage sale. It's even actually outdoor paint. It's a little bit thick, but it is what I had on hand. You guys know I always encourage you to use what you have. So Mr. Romantic was kind enough to hang it for me. He is my stud finder, LOL. I had to just throw that in there for you guys. He's a pretty handsome dude, but he is just going to hang it for me. And we did choose to hang it at just a little bit higher. That way I could put things on it. I was actually going to hang it a little bit lower, but we ended up hanging it higher. And this is just in that corner of my dining room. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did move the little shelf that I used for decor. It was a stand-up shelf. Anyway, so it ended up being just perfect for this project. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to do a repaint on the Happy Harvest little truck. Now, let me tell you guys, I absolutely adore this truck from Dollar Tree, and I really even think it's really adorable in the blue. I did want to just go ahead though and tone it down to mix it in a little bit better for my personal decor. And just think about it this way, you guys. You guys can paint this little truck any color you want, or you can leave it as is. I've been using a lot of the Dollar Tree signs as is, but I just thought it would be so adorable to go ahead and use some of that paint that I was using on the pumpkin stems. I just mixed in some gold and some browns and some whites just to kind of give this really pretty, almost mocha latte kind of color. And so you guys can just see I'm kind of layering the paints. There's really no rhyme or reason to this. I did add in some brown at the top and the bottom, and then I'm going back in kind of where I painted around those pumpkins, and I'm just using some green paint to kind of add the leaves back in because I did have to kind of paint over some of the little pumpkin leaves just a bit. And now I decided to go ahead and use the original Happy Harvest little sign here. The letters were already done in glitter, and I'm sure you could probably sand off the glitter, but I wanted to make this easy, you guys, so I just went in with some white paint first, and then I went in with some brown paint. I really think it's super fun to repaint these little Dollar Tree signs to kind of suit your decor. And then I'm just adding some little vintage thumbtacks to the top of this to where those little holes were, and it came out so adorable. I was so excited for how this project ended up looking. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to do a repaint on the cute little Dollar Tree fall tin buckets. Again, I think they're super adorable, but I did just want to go ahead and tone it down just a little bit again to suit my decor. I'm kind of going for a little bit of kind of a French farmhouse chic look for fall. So I'm just using some white paint and I'm covering the bucket. I did give it 2 coats of the white paint, and then I'm going back in with a little bit of gold. I want to create kind of like a little bit of a neutral sunflower. So I'm using some of that kind of brownish taupe mocha latte color that I created for the little pumpkin stem and just painting and detailing that. And so for the next part of this Dollar Tree DIY, I wanted to go ahead and create a floral arrangement inside of this little bucket. So I'm just adding in some Dollar Tree foam, and then I also found this really amazing greenery at the thrift store. It was like 75 cents for that lime green greenery. And then I'm going in with some of that Dollar Tree eucalyptus, and then some Dollar Tree hydrangeas, and then some Dollar Tree fall daisies. And I'm loving the Dollar Tree feathers. You guys pick up some of those. They're really nice quality and they make your arrangements look gorgeous. And then I'm going in with some of that Dollar Tree. These are just kind of some little spiny picks. I wanted this arrangement to just look really flowy and fun. And then I also added in a Dollar Tree pomegranate. And then the last thing I wanted to add in was just a cute little white velvet pumpkin from Dollar Tree, again with that little painted stem. I just think it looks just so much cuter like this. And then I'm adding in a little sunflower to the bottom part to kind of secure that pumpkin in. And here it is in all its glory, the sweetest, most little adorable floral arrangement for the end of this shelf. And then I'm going to share with you guys a huge floral arrangement that we did for the other side of this using Dollar Tree products. You guys know I love to go totally over the top, and this is kind of like a late summer, early fall floral arrangement. As fall rolls around, I definitely will probably add in even a bit more of those bolder, deeper colors. And so for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how you can use that Dollar Tree wired twine. If you guys see this at your Dollar Tree, grab it. It is going to be perfect for fall. So what I'm doing is I'm hanging this super adorable Pumpkin Acres pumpkin patch sign that I found at Hobby Lobby. It was a super great deal. And so you can just use that twine. You loop it in one side of whatever picture you're going to hang, and then you loop it in the other side and you twist it around, and then twist it around itself. And it creates a hanger, number one, but it makes it look super cool and kind of vintage farmhouse chic. So I wanted to go ahead and add it to the center part of this shelf. So I'm just measuring to the center of this shelf, and then I'm going to go straight up and hang my little sign there. And you guys can see I wasn't super exact. I'm really not super great at measuring, but I think it came out perfect. And I did leave a little bit of space underneath to be able to decorate with. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to use some of those Dollar Tree wooden stickers, and I just want to paint them with that mocha latte paint, and then I want to add them to some of that Dollar Tree twine. And then my idea was to add it to the front of my little Happy Harvest truck sign that I repainted it, just to kind of give it that really cute little country chic crafty corner vibe, like something I picked up at a craft market fair. So I'm just kind of adding, it's kind of almost like a little pumpkin charm to the front of it. And then I added that twine onto the back so I had something to hang the little sign with. And then my mom was so sweet. She made this little apron for my daughter years and years and years ago. And so I just hung the little apron kind of back behind the sign. And then for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to share with you guys this really beautiful floral arrangement that I created using this basket that I picked up at the thrift store. Again, it was about $1.50, and then I'm just hot gluing some of that Dollar Tree styrofoam to put in the bottom of it. So now I'm going to add in some beautiful Dollar Tree florals. I'm starting with this fall colored eucalyptus. You guys grab that eucalyptus. It's amazing and great for $1. And then here's that greenery I picked up for 75 cents at the thrift store. Again, cruise your thrift stores for greenery. You guys can find such great deals, and all it needs is a little refresh with some soap and water. And then I'm using some of those Dollar Tree fall leaves. You guys, these leaves look gorgeous from the Dollar Tree. I think they did so good on their fall florals this year. And then here's some of those little Dollar Tree daisies. They kind of have that burlap center. And then again, I'm going in with Dollar Tree feathers. I wanted to kind of mix in with the other floral arrangement, but be just a little bit different. So I'm adding in some of those really cute little Dollar Tree sunflowers, and you guys can tell on this arrangement I'm really going with a lot of neutrals and just a tiny pop of orange, because that's kind of how that sign is. It has a lot of neutrals and then just those tiny pops of orange, which I think look really perfect. And then as you can tell, I'm still keeping kind of some of the summer greenery in this arrangement. This is a good little tip. You guys can do that for a late summer, early fall arrangement. Now for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to do an Olivia bow. You guys know me. I love big bows and I cannot lie. So I have that little Dollar Tree bow back there that was already pre-made from another arrangement, but here's how I do these Olivia bows. So you just take your ribbon, you're going to loop it over on itself and continue to loop it over on itself until you get 3 loops on each side. And you can also do 2 loops, or even 1 loop is fine as well. And then you're going to take and you're going to cut that off, and what you want to do is find the center of your bow and then barely notch it, a tiny little notch in the center of each side, and don't cut too far into it because your bow can fall apart. So then I'm finding the center of that, and I just have a pipe cleaner that I wired the other bow together. It's another Olivia bow, again, nothing fancy. And then the secret to my bows is lots and lots of fluffing. So just give it a good old-fashioned fluffing. That means pull those loops out and really give them a fluffing. Now, I also kind of fell in love with this kind of bolder pumpkin orange with the little swirly black designs from Dollar Tree. It really caught my eye, but I want to tone it down by using it in the back of the arrangement. So I'm making a smaller Olivia bow with just 2 loops this time. Again, notching it in the center. Be very careful, don't notch too far in or that ribbon will fall apart, guys. And then you're just going to twist your little twist tie on, and then I just use a floral stem from another floral. I tie that on to my pipe cleaner and I just pop it into my arrangement, and it makes it work just perfectly. Now, if you guys wanted a more natural look, of course, you didn't have to do a bow, but you guys know me. I love to go over the top, and plus, I wanted a good excuse to use these beautiful ribbons. I picked up that buffalo check plaid ribbon at Hobby Lobby. Look in their Christmas section. It's $9.99 with a 40% off coupon. It's an amazing deal because it's 30 feet of ribbon. So anyway, here it is all coming together, and I'm just in love with this. Now, this is where I had that beautiful plate wall collage, but I'm really loving how this is turning out. And then here's another fun thing you can do is find some cute little baskets. These were 50 cents at my thrift store. Use that Dollar Tree wired twine to create a little handle. So it's almost like we've been out, picking apples or pumpkins. I'm going to pop some raffia into this, and then I'm going to add it to the little hooks on this adorable shelf. And so I did think it came out just perfectly. As you guys can tell, I didn't add anything into my baskets yet. I need you guys' help. I need to know
Should I add anything into the baskets? Is it going to be too much? Because I feel like I have a lot going on with this shelf already. So anyway, now I'm going to share with you guys a cute little tray you can create. I'm using my mirrored tray, and I'm just adding that Dollar Tree Harvest Blessing sign onto the back. I did have a picture frame hanger or stand-up thing that I had. I found that at the thrift store as well. I added in some little Dollar Tree pumpkins, some greenery, one of those Dollar Tree candy bowls. It is the leaf in the orange, and then of course my favorite candy corn. I found it at Tuesday morning because I haven't seen it at Walmart or Dollar Tree yet, and my daughter and I were craving it. You guys, my family loves candy corn. And then this hot cocoa and cream candle is from Bath and Body Works. I've had some people ask me about that. So here it is all pulled together. Mr. Romantic came home after I had it all decorated. He was actually really impressed with this. It is a little bit over the top, but you guys know me. I love to go super extra, lots of drama, lots of texture. That's me. That's my style. That's what I love. Of course, you guys can modify this to suit your style. Maybe you do shabby chic with pastels. You know, maybe you do farmhouse. You could just pare this down some more. You could go glam with this. There's so many fun ways that you could decorate a little shelf in a kitchen or a dining room. So comment and let me know, as always, what was your favorite DIY on this video? And are you going to be recreating any of these? Have you guys been finding the velvet pumpkins and some of the fun fall decor at your Dollar Tree yet? I know, you guys, I am seeing even more Dollar Tree fall come out, and it's all I can do not to run to Dollar Tree on a daily basis to check and see if they have any new fun treasures out. I just love hunting, honestly. Sometimes I don't even buy anything, but it's so fun to create these DIYs and share them with you guys, and I am just loving seeing all of your creations as well. Thank you for all the posts that you've been making on Instagram and Facebook. I just love seeing all of it.
So thank you guys so much for joining me on another fun decorating and DIY adventure. You guys are so amazing. It is a blessing and a true honor to be here. Thank you guys for everybody that comes back and watches and likes and comments and shares. You guys make my heart just sparkle and shine. I just love you all so much. If you guys are new and you love to do crazy fun crafting DIYs, definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. This little community is amazing. You guys are so kind to each other. You're so inspiring to me and one another. I also have an Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook group page. Pop over there, request to join. I'll approve that request, and you guys can start sharing all of your DIY recreations that you are doing. I love seeing what you guys are up to. You guys are jamming out with this fall series, and I'm just so over the moon. So anyway, if you guys are still loving summer, I have a huge 70 DIY Dollar Tree decor playlist you guys can click on. I also have 100 Christmas DIYs from last year. So if you guys need Christmas crazy crafting adventure inspiration, definitely check that out. All those playlists are linked right down in the description box below for you guys to find. So I just want to thank you guys again for being here. You're so amazing. I love you. I have so many more fun projects planned for us. Until the next video, we will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Come out here to say